our anti-hero supreme. The Suicide Squad, also known as Task Force X, are the government's dirty little secret for when it really hits the fan.
What, we some kind of Suicide Squad?
In the Suicide Squad movie, they're unleashed under the command of Rick Flag to do battle with the Enchantress, a witch goddess who's possessed Rick Flag's sweetheart, Dr. June Moone. What a lyrical name. So, the next time the squad's released from Belle Reve Penitentiary, who will they be teaming up with, or facing off against? Here are 10 villains who should be in the next Suicide Squad movie. Enjoy this video, and be sure to subscribe to CBR and join the notification squad to stay up to date with all of our latest videos.
Come on, let's go.
Bane. By all accounts, Bane's addition to the Suicide Squad movie would be devastating. After all, he crippled Batman over his knee in Nightfall. Who's your daddy, BM?
When we fought before, I broke the bat.
Considering Bane's knack for ruining adversaries, he could find himself in the leading role easily, and he has the track record to back this up. In The Dark Knight Rises, Bane organized an impressive army of villains to wreak havoc in Gotham.
Then I will break you.
And Bane is able to keep the loyalty of his minions by controlling them using fear. You don't want to disappoint Bane. Bane is not only extremely strong, he's super smart. After all, in the comics, he discovers Batman's secret identity all by himself.
Mr. Wayne.
That makes him a worthy foe to the squad, and a type of villain that will fit perfectly in the sequel.
A metahuman who escaped from Argus custody goes by the name King Shark.
King Shark.
King Shark. King Shark is terrifying. Seriously, the prince of all sharks, like any regular shark, is migratory, and King Shark gets around. He's waged war on and with the Suicide Squad before, but getting Killer Croc's slot in the first squad flick wasn't a battle he could win.
I'm beautiful.
King Shark appeared in the Flash TV series, and he looked amazing considering the show's budget. King Shark's cameo also showed that he could be a viable character for the Suicide Squad sequel. I guess the CGI budget was too high and Croc won out, but considering that the movie grossed over $700 million, I say that they can afford to add him considering the movie's profit.
You might be fast, but not as fast as I am in war.
But would it be confusing for non-comic fans to have two aquatic squadsters? That's a risk we can afford to take.
Not in the mood for chit-chat. Gotcha. Ready when you are.
Captain Cold. There's Cold-Blooded, and then there's Captain Cold. He's a petty criminal at the core of his frozen heart.
That's funny.
Which makes him fit right into the clique in question. For example, his base drives are money and getting rid of Barry Allen, aka The Flash.
But all you care about now is the Flash.
We have to put him down.
And teamwork? This guy should host corporate motivational seminars. He's a proven leader, having held the reins of Flash's rogues gallery. After Barry Allen died, Captain Cold slipped between helping agents of crime and of justice. And Captain Cold worked briefly with the Suicide Squad. He would also round out the squad with his wide array of icy weapons. So let's all chill and ponder this addition for a minute.
Indeed. You are my physical match.
Black Adam, the son of Ramses, an Egyptian prince who wields the power of 6 Egyptian gods. And he's going to be played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson himself. The Rock is on record saying that Black Adam will face off with Superman, Batman, and Shazam. So why not pit stop with the Suicide Squad, huh? Black Adam's strength is on par with Superman's, whom he's clobbered in the past, by the way.
One potential obstacle destroyed.
So it'd be interesting to see the squad wrangle with Black Adam. Double heck, why not as a team member? It seems like WB are doing their best to showcase their villains in the DCEU. And considering the fact that Black Adam is expected to get his own film, wouldn't it be great to have him introduced in Suicide Squad 2? A movie that's already about anti-heroes. Black Adam's inclusion would be a huge spike in their arsenal.
Why? Because they are weak?
But if he decided not to join them, it's still no great loss. We'd still have The Rock throwing down against them. It's win-win all around.
The world's most powerful supervillains, banded together with one common goal.
The Injustice League. If team sports are more to your liking, then the Injustice League would be an exciting candidate for the sequel. And by exciting, I mean Battle Royale. The bloodbath that would ensue could bring such heavy hitters like the Joker, Lex Luthor, Gorilla Grodd, Vandal Savage, and more.
Have to hand it to you. This is an impressive operation.
So, as you can see, this is a powder keg waiting to happen.
Kablooey!
This could raise a potential situation where Joker and Harley Quinn war on each other.
You left me in a black hole of rage and confusion.
What would be greater than watching Jared Leto and Margot Robbie have the chance to really go crazy in their roles like you know they want to?
I was promised a fight. I hope you haven't lost your nerve.
Bronze Tiger. If a villain can put the boots to Batman, then I'd say he or she is a keeper. Something Bronze Tiger can boast. The ferocious assassin, feared on 3 continents, joined the Suicide Squad and earned the second-in-command slot under Rick Flag.
That hurt.
but it won't stop me.
The nanobombs planted in the squad's skull may keep them artificially in line, but Tiger is honestly the nicest guy in this morally corrupted band.
Yes, I do.
Flag is killed in a nuclear blast, and Bronze Tiger takes the reins. In command, he frequently defied orders from the brass and refused to leave a squad member behind, even when they were expendable. It's easy to see that Bronze Tiger would make the Suicide Squad more likable.
Well, here I am.
Batman. He's obviously not a villain, but the Dark Knight would truly be an awesome inclusion, because deep down, you know that this matchup has to happen as the situation will eventually arise. Please, give us more than flashbacks.
You should shut it down.
And at one point, each of the squad members has been marched off to Arkham by the Bat. So whether it's Arkham or Belle Reve, the two factions have enough reasons to clash.
It's Batman!
Case in point, the animated movie Assault on Arkham. It's an engaging and action-packed example that could serve as an inspiration for the next film. The Suicide Squad break into Arkham to steal a thumb drive belonging to the Riddler that has sensitive info about them on it. Meanwhile, the Joker is plotting to detonate a dirty bomb. Add Batman to the mix, and you have a recipe for one hell of a movie. Besides, it's Batman. Sounds like there's enough material to work with there.
They're calling you Deathstroke.
It's a bit flamboyant. I like it.
Deathstroke. If Deathstroke isn't greenlit to appear in the upcoming Batman flick, then the Suicide Squad franchise should snap him up for number 2. Along with his super soldier status, he's a cold-blooded mercenary, and the complexity of his character could make things very interesting. Deathstroke has played nice before, as well as committing heinous acts. His code of ethics? Let's just say they're, flexible.
What I have done is what you lack the courage to do.
But the idea of him hired to assassinate the squad, now there's a premise to explore. Plus, he's had limited contact with the Suicide Squad, which makes him a fresh addition. Deathstroke is a fan-favorite character, and DC fans would love to see him in anything. And considering the fact that we might not see him in the Batman standalone film, it's a no-brainer to bring him to this film. Besides, Deathstroke is someone who can give Batman a run for his money. To see him fight alongside or against the squad will make many fans happy.
This ends tonight. All of it.
Nobody knows that better than me.
Red Hood. Ever since Batman v Superman teased a possible dead Robin, fans have been speculating if they'll get a chance to see Red Hood, aka Jason Todd.
Well, we all know that's a lie.
Suicide Squad did confirm that the Joker has killed a Robin and that Harley Quinn helped him do it. This will turn Suicide Squad 2 into one messed up revenge story. Things will be bloody interesting with Red Hood on board.
I thought I'd be the last person you'd ever let him hurt.
Now, this may be a stretch, but consider a vendetta-based film where Red Hood tries to exact his revenge on Joker and Harley. This would cause the Belle Reve prisoners to go against the Red Hood in order to save Harley, and with the Joker involved, you know there'll be some fireworks.
Party pooper. No cake for you.
A popular DCEU antihero like Red Hood only makes sense. He actually kills his enemies.
You can't stop crime. That's what you never understood. I'm doing what you won't. I'm taking them out.
And that's gotta send a distressing message to the Clown Prince of Crime and the Suicide Squad.
Hey, aren't you that plant lady, Poison Oakie? Ivy. Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. Pamela Lillian Isley originally wanted to study advanced botanical biochemistry. That changed when her professor injects her with an experimental toxin.
The blood of those flowers are on his hands.
Her artichoke heart is in the right place, and her personality is definitely less volatile than Enchantress's. Poison Ivy straddles both sides of the good and evil, something her special friend Harley Quinn can attest to. Thanks to Ivy's toxin, Harley's strength and agility received a boost.
Admit it, darling. You didn't think 2 women were capable of bringing you down.
But their history is what's notable. In Gotham City Sirens, now slotted to be made into a highly anticipated movie with Margot Robbie back as Harley, Catwoman took the 2 under her wing until Harley Quinn betrayed the group by freeing the Joker from Arkham.
You just need some lessons in good old female self-esteem. Let's play with the boys.
Maybe this time around, Poison Ivy's charm will keep the squad from branching off to serve their own interests.
You're welcome.
And there it is. How do these picks shape up with your fantasy squad lineup? Which characters do you think match up best with the Misfits squad? Sound off in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR and join the notification squad to stay up to date on all of our new stuff.